In this video, we will discuss how to properly delete a name boundary that has been placed inside of the default model, along with the drawing and sheet models that were cut from it. So right now we have these two name boundary shapes, and we have the drawing and sheet models that were cut from those. So this plan 20 deals with this smaller one right here, and the plan one right here deals with this larger name boundary right here. So let's take, for instance, here we want to delete this name boundary. Well, to properly delete it, what you need to do first is get to the name boundary manager. There's multiple ways you can do it. If you're underneath the OpenRoads modeling workflow, you can go to the drawing production, go to the name boundary option, and click on this little icon right here that says name boundaries. Another way you can do it is do a right click and hold, and go to the name boundary here, and go to the name boundary manager in this spot. And once you get to it, we'll go ahead and expand out the other groups, because these two particular files are detail sheets, so they will be underneath the other groups option. And you'll see the two name boundaries here. So let's say we want to delete this one right here. All you have to do is click on it, right click over it, and go ahead and do a delete. Now you will get this box here that says the name boundary plan 20 is associated to one or multiple saved views. Are you sure you want to delete that out? Yes, you want to do that, so go ahead and click on yes to that. And now you'll see that that name boundary is no longer there. Now the additional step that you will need to do is to delete the drawing and sheet models that were cut from it, because it will not delete out those particular models. As you can see right here, the Plan 20 drawing and sheet models still reside there. And that's just the way the tool is developed through Bentley. So to delete out those particular models, we need to go to the Models dialog box, which the easiest way to get to it is right here in your primary toolbar by clicking on Models. Another way that you can get to it is go back to the Home tab, and you can get Models right here. So we have these two models here. I'll simply just select both of those and then go ahead and delete it. And once you get this prompt here, just go ahead and click on check into that. So now you have the boundary deleted and the drawing sheet models that were associated to it. That is the proper procedure to delete out a name boundary. Now there's another way you can do it, but you have to do an additional step. What some users will do is, let's say they no longer need this particular name boundary. Well, they will just come in here and select it and just simply go ahead and delete it, which is fine, but the problem is the actual associated view that was out there, you'll see that it's still there, because whenever it creates the actual name boundary, it actually creates the boundary here and also a save view that goes with it. So if you simply just come in here and delete the shape, you got to go in and delete that save view that's associated with it also. So to get to there, what you need to do is go underneath the View tab, and then underneath here you have your Save Views section. If you click on the little button right here that says Save Views, you're going to see that Save View right here. And that's just the way the tool is developed for creating, the drawing and sheet models along with the name boundary tool. So if that's the case, we would just come in here, select it, delete it. They'll say, hey, the save view plan may be part of a dynamic view. Are you sure you want to delete it? Yes, we do. So go ahead and hit delete. And now you'll see that that save view is no longer there. And you can see that that magnifying glass is no longer there also. But you still will need to go in here and delete the drawing and sheet models that was associated with it, because that is not directly tied to that name boundary after they've been cut. So go to the models, select those two, right click over it, delete it, check that in, and then now you'll see that the drawing and sheet models are no longer there. So that is another method that you can delete the name boundaries, but you have to go to the save views that was associated with it and delete that also.